Breaking news is coming out of New York today. 5 people were shot today at a mass shooting at a parade called the West Indian Day Parade. They were shot by a lone male suspect who opened fire into a crowd along the parade route. It was said this was an intentional act by a lone gunman. He fired at the crowd on the 300 block of Eastern Parkway as the celebration was underway at around 2:35 p.m. Reportedly, this parade celebrates Caribbean life. It was also said there were children and babies out in the crowd where the shooting took place. I read that this certain parade had a history of violence, but that had gotten better over the past few years. It had become more peaceful because they had really amped up security. Police said that the shooting was not random and that one person intentionally went after a group of people to ruin the day for everyone. One male victim was reportedly shot in the head while another was shot in the torso. Another man was shot in the arm, and then another man was shot in the wrist. A woman was also shot in the shoulder and the torso. There was another victim, but I'm not sure where they were shot. 2 of the victims are said to be in very critical condition while the others are listed as in stable condition. It was said that the shooting happened in a very crowded area where food was being sold. The gunman is reportedly still at large, and that's super scary. But authorities said that they don't believe this was an active shooter type of situation. But how can they be so sure? One person said that the parade and the music was so loud it was hard to even hear the shots. Another stated they didn't hear the shots because of the loud music, but she could feel the change in the air right away, right after the shooting occurred. She said everybody was celebrating, then all of a sudden people were running and screaming, so she knew something bad had happened. She said she assumed it was shots, but she never would have imagined so many people were shot. And then she stated that she is hearing that not everybody's going to make it home from the hospital, and that is super heartbreaking. The 57th annual celebration of Caribbean culture and heritage parade had a crowd of nearly 1 million people decked out in red, green, and yellow on Monday afternoon. Reportedly, the parade continued after the shooting and was set to end around 6 p.m., but that really shocks me that they would continue the parade and the events, especially seeing that the shooter is still at large. Am I missing something here? It's super crazy this even happened because it was said that there was a large police presence at the parade and that they screened people coming into the area with 300 handheld metal detectors. And that was all due to past violence at the event. Last year I read at the event 2 people were shot and 1 person was cut on the arm. This was in Crown Heights, and there have been multiple other shootings at this very exact event in the past. It's just very sad that you can't even go out in large crowds anymore. Our big fair for the area I live in is coming up in about 2 months, but I doubt I'll even go. My heart and prayers go out to all the victims of today's shooting. I hope they recover and do it quickly. And also prayers going out to everyone who was there today who had to witness this tragedy. For more true crime, be sure to give me a follow and to visit my website at www.truecrimewithmegan.com.